So here we are at the Berkeley High School picnic for AC, and we're learning about GSA at Berkeley High. And Jenna is here, and who else is here?
I'm Nathan.
Nathan, and Jenna, and Julie.
Michaela.
Hi, Michaela.
So GSA is it's short for Gay Straight Alliance, and it's a club where, of course, people from the LGBT community, gay, genderqueer people, lesbian, bisexuals, anyone questioning, and straight people can all come together to help form a sense of community at the school. And, you know, just for kids who are thinking about coming out, or just came out, need some support, or just want to meet new people. And that's pretty much what GSA is.
Yeah. We're a club that meets every week on Wednesdays, or this year it's Wednesdays, and at H102A.
H102A?
H102A.
Okay.
At lunch.
At lunch. And we do tons of things at school, from organizing the Day of Silence to doing presentations to freshmen and, in a few cases, sophomore classes about what is being gay and what is the LGBT community and what are the problems around it and what it is to be an ally and what are all the differences. Like, something that I always love teaching is what is the difference between transvestite, transgender, and transsexual, because there's actually a difference.
Please, inform us of the three and what do they mean. Give us the Cliff Note version of those three.
Okay,
please.
transvestite is someone of one gender that wears the opposite gender's clothing, not to be the other gender, but just because they enjoy doing that. They still might be straight, so it'd be a man who wears women's clothing who's still straight. They can happen to be gay, but that's... Transgender is kind of like the whole idea of, like, a woman trapped inside a man's body, or a man trapped inside a woman's body. They are physically a woman or a man, but they feel like they are the opposite gender, and so they try everything they can to appear that gender, but they haven't physically changed anything. So girls who want to be men, they haven't gotten any breast reduction surgery, and they're not going any through like hormonal therapy. And transsexual is the last one, which is a person who is undergoing or have gone or has physically changed their body, be it hormonally or actually in their structure, be it like breast reduction surgery or genitalia surgery to get it switched. Yeah, that's a transsexual. So those are the three differences. Those are the three: transvestite, transsexual, transgender. Right. And that's an example of one of the things that we teach in these presentations.
Yeah, the Day of Silence is to raise awareness for homophobia in schools, and you're supposed to spend an entire day or part of the day not talking as a way of raising awareness and just thinking about the voices that are, like, the people who are shut down by homophobic comments, even if they're not gay, if they have a family member or a friend who's gay, and just how uncomfortable that can make a person feel and how that can really ruin a sense of community.
Now, I remember I had scheduled a Socratic seminar, and then I found out it was on that day, so I moved it because I realized that I was going to have a bunch of people not participating. So that's really important, and to remind also teachers not to be punitive of students that choose not to read that day or speak out or share that.
I think Berkeley High is actually one of the best schools about it. I think the largest portion of teachers, like, it has the largest number of teachers that actually participate in the Day of Silence.
What's big on the agenda this year? Anything new or special that's going to happen this year? Anybody want to talk about what the goals are?
You can go for it, Jenna.
Okay, so the Day of Silence is something that we've done for years now, and it's always come under a lot of criticism and scrutiny because it is being silent instead of being out and proud and loud. And so this year we're going to have, the week after Day of Silence, we're going to have a day of pride and loudness to contrast with that.
That's going to be the day afterward?
It'll
be
the
weekend.
The week
after.
after.
The week after, on the Friday, because Day of Silence is always Friday.
Right. Now, I remember in teaching 9th grade social living and addressing a lot of these issues about questioning and orientation and identity, but one of the things that seems to get skipped over here is National Coming Out Day, and whether or not there's a pressure for high school students to affirm or come out rather than just be a safe place to question. And I know that in the adult community, National Coming Out Day seems to be pushed as you come out, and as opposed to high school students maybe who aren't quite ready.
No, yeah, we're definitely not trying to force anyone to come out before they're ready, because it's really a personal thing. Everyone is ready at a different time, and you don't have to come out to come to the club. Like, you know, I'm sure we have some positive people in the club who just don't want to come out yet. That's fine.
I feel like my freshman year we had a coming out wall, where everybody put a bunch of stories about how they come out or stories of other people coming out. And I feel like it's more of a space to say, here you can come out, this is a time where you can, and a bunch of people are doing it with you. So it's a way to not be alone.
Also, I think the pressure that's there is only because I think people are actually really interested and are a lot more interested in people's sexuality than they pretend to be a lot of the time. And so the pressure that exists there is just people's own curiosity as to their work, like co-workers or friends or family. And I think what it really was is to give the opportunity of having a nationally accepted day for coming out.
Excellent. So can you tell us again, the room number is what?
H102A.
H102A, and it's
at lunch
at
on
lunch
Wednesdays.
on Wednesday. Thank you.